Sleepless in Seattle. And everywhere else? Picture this. You're driving cross-country, belting out 90s hits, living your best road trip life. The open road stretches out before you, and the possibilities seem endless. The wind in your hair, the music blasting, and the sense of freedom is intoxicating. Suddenly, exhaustion hits. Your eyes grow heavy, and you can barely keep them open. You pull over, craving nothing more than a nap. The idea of a quick rest seems like the perfect solution to recharge. But wait, is sleeping in your car even legal? You start to wonder if you're breaking any laws by simply trying to catch some shut-eye. The answer, my friend, is a big, fat it depends. It's not as straightforward as you might think. The United States, land of the free and home of the confusing legal system, has no federal law against sleeping in your car. This means that, on a national level, you're in the clear. Sounds great, right? Well, hold your horses. Each state, and sometimes even individual cities, has its own set of rules and regulations. What's perfectly fine in one place could be a big no-no, just a few miles down the road. This means your cozy car nap could land you a hefty fine or worse, depending on where you are. Imagine waking up to a ticket on your windshield, or even a knock on your window from a police officer. We're talking about a legal system so convoluted, it would make even a Philadelphia lawyer scratch their head. The patchwork of laws can be incredibly confusing and hard to navigate. So, before you curl up in your back seat for a snooze, buckle up. Make sure you know the local laws and regulations. We're about to navigate the wild world of car sleeping laws. And trust me, you don't want to get caught napping on this one. Stay tuned, and let's dive into the details together. Let's break down this legal labyrinth, shall we? Some states, like Georgia and Arkansas, are relatively chill about car sleeping, especially at rest stops. Think of it as a come all approach to roadside slumber, but don't let that lull you into a false sense of security. Other states, like California, have strict rules, cracking down on car sleepers with the ferocity of a parking enforcement officer on a power trip. And then, there are the mixed bag states, like New York, with no statewide law but a confusing patchwork of local ordinances. It's enough to make you want to just pull an all-nighter, but remember, drowsy driving is dangerous. So, what's a weary traveler to do? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Before we dive into the where of car sleeping, let's talk about the why. Understanding the reasons behind this choice can give us a better perspective on the practice. People choose to sleep in their cars for a variety of reasons, each as unique as the individuals themselves. And it's not always about dodging hotel bills, although, let's be real, that's definitely a perk. Sometimes, it's about the freedom and flexibility that comes with having your own space on wheels. For some, it's a matter of convenience. Being able to stop and rest whenever and wherever you need to can be a huge advantage. Long road trips often mean late-night arrivals and early morning departures. Sleeping in your car can save you the hassle of finding accommodations at odd hours. Why waste precious vacation time checking in and out of hotels? Every moment counts when you're on an adventure. Others might be on a tight budget. Traveling can be expensive, and cutting costs on accommodation can make a big difference. When every penny counts, that $50 motel room can feel like a luxury. Saving money on lodging can allow for more experiences and adventures. And sadly for some, sleeping in their car is not a choice, but a necessity. Economic hardships and unforeseen circumstances can force people into this situation. Homelessness is a real issue, and a car can provide a temporary sense of shelter. It offers a semblance of security and privacy in difficult times. Whatever the reason, it's important to remember that people who sleep in their cars are just that, people. They have stories, dreams, and challenges just like anyone else. They deserve our empathy, not our judgment. Let's approach this topic with compassion and understanding, recognizing the humanity in everyone. All right, let's talk strategy. Finding a legal and safe place to park your temporary bedroom on wheels is crucial. Rest stops are often a good bet, but pay attention to posted signs about time limits. Truck stops are another option, though it's always best to check with the specific location. And yes, the rumors are true. Some Walmarts allow overnight parking. However, this is not a guaranteed right and can vary by store. When in doubt, private property with the owner's permission is your safest bet. And if you're really in a bind, the 211 helpline can connect you with local shelters and safe parking programs. Don't forget about technology. Apps like Allstays and HipCamp can help you find legal overnight parking spots so you can rest easy, literally. Remember, sleeping in your car comes with inherent risks. It's crucial to be aware of these risks and take steps to mitigate them. Always prioritize safety. Park in well-lit, populated areas. These locations are generally safer and can deter potential threats. Keep your doors locked and windows rolled up. This simple action can prevent unwanted intrusions and keep you secure. Be aware of your surroundings. Constant vigilance can help you notice any suspicious activity early on. And for the love of all that is holy, never ever sleep in your car while intoxicated. It's not just about the law, It's about your safety and the safety of others. Not only is it incredibly dangerous, but it can also lead to a DUI, even if you're parked. Law enforcement takes this very seriously. The penalties for illegal car sleeping can range from a slap on the wrist to a hefty fine or even jail time. It's a risk that can have long-lasting consequences. It's simply not worth the risk. The potential dangers and legal repercussions far outweigh any temporary convenience. So before you hit the road and catch those Z's, do your research. Knowledge is power, and being informed can make all the difference. Check local laws, plan your stops, and stay safe. Each area has different regulations, and knowing them can save you from trouble. And if you find yourself facing homelessness or housing insecurity, please know that there are resources available to help. Reach out to local organizations for support. Sweet dreams and safe travels. Remember, your safety and well-being are paramount.